back to what we was talking about, as I'm showing him the magic of the slack in the leash, which is your ability to put the dog in the position and, like he was saying, answer the door, clean the mirrors, work in the kitchen, work on your lawnmower.
And this is done immediately?
Yes.
Okay.
Then the trick comes back into, after you've got him understanding that when you give him the signal, no matter what is going on, I expect you to stay in this position, then you have to go back and get the leash for the training scenario. So then what you want to do is you want to walk back up to the dog's right side and pet him, just like you done before earlier on when you was building a rapport. Don't hug him. It's just a pet, a pat, and as you do the next pet, because you've told him that a little bit, you petted him a little bit when you told him good, you're going to scoop your hand up under the leash and take your hands out to your side like that, because you want the leash resting on your top of your hand. And then you're going to put the leash to your back, keep it close to your body as you change the handle to the left hand, and as you begin to move, you're going to throw your right hand out as you step away from him, because you're going to walk around him again because you have something else to show him as you're saying good. Now you're going to walk around him, and as you walk around him and step back up to his right side, you're going to let the leash go down all the way as you step on it and bring it up to your right hand. Now you want to be careful there because you're positioning the leash under your left foot so that you're going to let the dog begin to look at you. You're going to take your left hand and wave it in a downward motion past his head, and as the hand goes past his eyes, so it's still right about eye level, just below it, you're going to begin to pull up with your right hand, which pulls the dog down.
Wait a minute, are you teaching the dog another?
I'm teaching him another signal, okay, and I'm wanting him to make associations here, so that's why I want him to associate this hand going down. And then I'm going to also, as I'm pulling him down like that, he sees his hand go down, but I'm going to bring it back behind my leg like that and bring it back up and touch him on the top of his back. I want to use these two fingers on either side of his neck, just in front of his shoulders, to, in a light massaging motion, begin a downward pressure, so that he learns by going in the direction of the force that relieves the pressure. This way he will begin to go downward, and in going downward it relieves both pressures. And I make sure that I keep the pressures even in a downward motion as he goes down, and then when he's down, after he's in the down position, I'm just going to give a light pop. I mean, not hard at all, just to make it different than the steady pull, the steady down. I want it to pulsate just a little bit as I go down. Good, down, good, good, good. Then I want the leash to go from his head to the ground and then run along the ground back up to my hand. So that way what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the leash to my left hand and hold it to the inside of my left leg as I let my foot slide over to the leash. I don't want to kick the leash. You got to be careful there. So that when I begin to move again, I'm going to wave that hand so he looks at this hand, okay? And then I'll lift my foot off, take the leash back behind his head as I start walking around in front of him. I don't mind that he sees the slack leash coming off my hand. He can't reason anything that requires the use of opposable thumbs, so therefore he can only see the leash come down from my hand. He doesn't see it go back up to his head unless I show him. I'm not going to show him that.